Welcome to Now in Nature. This time, white-tailed deer. White-tailed deer are the smallest in North America. They get to about 4 to 6 feet in length. They are a large animal that is gray in the winter and brown in the summer, and that helps them camouflage better. The young deer are called fawns. The spots they have help with their camouflage. They typically lose those spots by October of the year they were born. The male deer are called bucks, and only the bucks are able to grow antlers. And they can weigh anywhere between 100 to 300 pounds. Compared to the bucks, the females are smaller. They are called does. They weigh as much as 85 to 135 pounds, which puts deer about as large as some of the large dog breeds out there. And while dogs wave their tail when they're happy, deer only do it when they're alarmed. The white-tailed deer lifts their tails and waves it around to alert other deer of the danger near them. So what do they eat? Well, pretty much any plant, twig, or fruit that they can find. Acorns, corn, soybeans, mushrooms, grasses, tree leaves, buds, twigs, bark, wild grapes, apples, and shrubs are all personal favorites of theirs. Deer have a 4-chambered stomach. This allows them to digest their food quickly, and that is important because that allows them to eat fast and move on. And also, they eat mushrooms that are toxic to humans, so don't watch them for what mushrooms are safe to eat. Speaking of food, when looking for food, the mom deer will leave their fawns in a safe hiding place, sometimes up to 4 hours. The fawn will lay flat on the ground with their neck stretched out, and that gives them really great camouflage. Feeding deer. Noble intentions. Deadly results. Wintering deer can eat themselves to death despite having a good storage of fat. Humans feeding deer can cause a fatal disease called grain overload. Feeding the deer also makes the deer less wild. And by having humans have feeding stations, it increases the chance of spreading diseases. And the deer population can grow bigger than what the habitat around it can support. And there's been a shown increase in traffic-related accidents around feeding areas. For the safety of the deer, please, don't feed the deer. White-tailed deer live in prairies, forests, swamps, and woodlots. They can be found in suburban and rural areas. Deer typically live alone during the summer. Typical social unit of deer is the doe with her fawns. It has been observed, though, that does will graze together in larger herds. White-tailed deer are crepuscular, and that means that they are most active during the dawn and dusk. White-tailed deer have great hearing. They have amazing eyesight, even though they are red-green colorblind. And even being colorblind, white-tailed deer have way better night vision than humans. What is truly amazing, though, is their sense of smell. They can notice an area where people have been even days later, and they only use their sense of smell to detect danger. When alerted to danger, the white-tailed deer will fan their ears and raise their tail. This signals other deer that danger is near, and they can run really fast, up to 30 miles an hour, and they can jump over 10 feet. And some extra bonus information for you. The white-tailed deer is the most popular large game animal of the United States. A group of deer is called a herd. Most live 2 to 3 years, but they can live as long as 20 years. They are great swimmers, and they will use large streams and lakes to escape predators. Thank you for joining us on Now in Nature.